Generally speaking, the homunculi maids of Ainz Ooal are diligent and sincere ladies, created for the cleaning, servicing and maintenance of Nazarick. Collectively they have a level of just 41, meaning they are at level 1, and of course it is all corresponding to the number of supreme beings. And thus they also costed less data to create than Shizu Delta, the weakest member of the Pleiades battlemate group, who is level 46. Nevertheless, their metabolism, fueled by a high caloric intake, allows them to accomplish far more than an ordinary human. However, despite the fact that Tuare only worked temporarily in the Grey Tomb, and was initiated by Sebastian, the Butler of Steel, and has also been introduced by Pestonia to the bunch, all 41 homunculi maids despise Tuare equally. And this has on one hand to do with a general fear of outsiders, because the homunculi maids still remember the Great Invasion, when over 1,500 players, NPCs and summons attacked and devastated the Great Tomb, only being stopped exactly one floor above them in an apocalyptic fight. And this experience, being so close to the noise of battle, combined with the general isolationist atmosphere in Nazarick, to put it mildly, is only part of the reason the homunculi maids rejected Tuare's work in Nazarick. The other, and arguably the more important reason, is that the 41 maids were afraid that Tuare might take away their jobs. And while The Simpsons predicted everything possible, South Park predicted the Overlord maids. Because the maids see themselves as creatures of their creators, they fear being replaced or robbed of the reason for their very existence, becoming less valuable to their respective creators, and receiving less recognition and attention. They do not view free time as relaxation but as a sign that they are not needed, and therefore spare times likely turns them, at least in their mind, into spares themselves. Simply because serving their creator is a fulfillment for them, they fear of losing this very position. And because of this, and to reduce the tension within the staff, for which Sebastian as the head butler is also responsible, Tuare was withdrawn from her position, and she now helps Nea and Shizu with the reconstruction, or rather the takeover of the Holy Kingdom. And there she has found quite a pleasant and well-paid post. And she is also coping somewhat well with her phobia of human men, developed due to her traumatic experience in, let's call it forced servitude to the 8 fingers, to use once again algorithm-compliant language, because she primarily interacts with Nea, and the rest are just monsters rather than humans, whom she trusts more.